Well, fellas, I finally got a deal at Lowe's today. I was looking to see about some generators. You know, we got a hurricane coming our way. And it turns out hurricanes coming your way means that grills go on sale. Or at least that's what it seems like that. And it's almost winter time. And I guess for some reason in Florida, when it's fucking 85 degrees outside in December, that means that you can't smoke meat because it's winter time. Yeah, people are weird. Anyway, so as you know, I am a big fan of Weber. Ever since I got that kettle right there for $10 at the flea market, has been ever so loyal to me. And I've always kind of had my eye on one of these Smoky Mountains. Now that is what it cost new. I got this one for $167, brand fucking new. I thought it was a scratch and dent at first, because they had the display like sitting on the floor, and I was like, well, whatever, if it's scratch and dent for that big of a discount, you know, more than half off, I'll buy it. I don't give a shit. And so I brought that one up there, and they're like, oh, we can't sell you the display, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I don't know why it was on the floor then, but whatever. They're like, we'll just give you a brand new one in the box. It's like, fuck it. I mean, I would have rather not have to put it together, but since I got to put it together anyway, may as well take you guys along for the ride. So stick around. We're going to transition here, and yeah, we'll put this thing together. And I'll probably have a video out with a cook on it. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. I can't make any promises. It's kind of schedule's a little bit. I don't know what this hurricane's gonna do. So yeah. The junkies are arguing over who gets to ride the pink bike today. Man, these are some heavy grates. Holy crap. This ain't no junk like what we got on the Family Dollar smoker. There's Rosie. Rosie! What are you doing? Man, these things are no joke. I can't even pick them all up. I can kind of get them. And then we're met with some... That was just a shovel. Some boxes, some stuff in there. This is nice. Ooh, I think that would have been missing from that display unit. I guess this is your charcoal basket type deal. We'll set that over here. And then here's our middle section. Not too worried about scratching it up, but so here is what I'm presuming is the bottom. That's the bottom there. Man, Weber does such nice. I think this paint is like, I don't know, it's almost like a powder coat, like it's high temperature. It's nice though. You'd think they could go ahead and put the fucking handle on here, but I guess not. So, it looks like it's mostly put together. So, top, bottom, middle. What's in here? Rosie, stop drawing on my window, please. Ooh, comes with a cover. Wow. This is the ash pan that goes underneath. I'm confused. What the fuck is this? So I'm guessing that that little pan right there is some sort of water pan. I didn't know they made an even bigger one, but that's okay. I think I see how this is supposed to go, but yeah, I just wanted to clear that up in case, because you guys know me, I'll mention something and be like, what is that, and then never touch it again or never mention it again, and then everybody's like, well, hey dum-dum, you totally forgot to tell us what that thing was. So I guess it's the water pan. It looks like you can almost build the whole thing off of this page. There's not very many parts. I mean, this is all that was in that box. This is the handle. I don't know what this is, but 1, 2, you know, the legs. That's pretty much it. I mean, and then I guess there's some screws or something around. Oh yeah, that little pack of screws right there. So, all right, I'm gonna get to it. Other than these nuts, I'm not sure what size they are. They look like they're probably a 1/2 inch, maybe 9/16. All the screws are just flathead, so big flathead screwdrivers, all you need, and they're probably intending on you not using a wrench. I'm gonna use a wrench to tighten these on the back of these screws or bolts or whatever, but I think they're kind of intending on you just to kind of do it like finger tight, but we don't do finger tight around here unless I'm half-assing something. I don't half-ass grills, only half-ass like the wife's car. So we need some legs. We got 3 legs. Three legs. Those each get 1, 2. Another thing I like about this is it's pretty much all the same. Like there's not like screw A, screw B. You know, it just uses all the same bolts. That's what happens when you buy shit that's at least I'm assuming, well, Weber's obviously an American company. I don't know if they make everything in America, but that's the difference with American shit. It's more expensive, but it makes sense. Why not just use all the same nuts and bolts for the whole fucking thing? Duh. This is another thing. You see that? I was just wondering. I was like, well, which end does this little rubber washer go on? Which is obviously going to be on the outside because you don't want to scratch the paint. But you can actually see when you look at this. Make sure you can see what I'm talking about. See how this one is dark and this one is shiny? Even in the instructions, it's a lot clearer. Shouldn't have picked the camera up. I take back everything about that I said about using all the same shit. Take it all back. Fuck you, Weber. Make me go back in the house again just to get a fucking Phillips head screwdriver. Bastards. And look at that. Sexy, sexy. All in all, took us less than an hour to put together. That's a lot fucking less than that little piece of shit over there. Now, granted, almost $500? $40. But yeah, so as you can see, much heavier. Look at that grate, baby. Look at this shit. I don't even think I want to cook on this one anymore, so never mind. This thing is just, I mean, these little wire, like whatever this hinky dinky shit is, it's no good, you know. Gauge, there's your gauge. I guarantee you that this Weber gauge won't do that. But yeah, let's so you got your top rack, your middle rack, which I don't know if I'll be using very much, but water pan. Looks like either ceramic or I think it's metal, but it's just sprayed. And you've got your charcoal basket, charcoal, and this, by the way, is actually a thicker gauge than the cooking ones because these are right on the heat. And under that is the bottom, and under that I guess it's just an ash catch. I don't see how any ash we get there, but you know. So now well, let's transition. I need to get some stuff cleaned up and then we'll get to the last part. So I thought it'd be funny while we're waiting on the burn in here, waiting on some charcoal to heat up. They actually give you a smoking guide that tells you what woods taste like what, and how to cook some stuff. So we might actually do a cook based on this, even though this is kind of wrong. But we could do like, I don't know if you can read that. We could do like pork shoulder, or pork roast, same thing. Tells you exactly how many briquettes to put on, and then the cooking time. I like how they put 4 to 8 pounds of pork roast. I'm sorry if you can't read that. 4 to 8 pounds of pork roast versus 4 to 8 pounds of pork shoulder. Same amount of briquettes. Oh, they're only cooking the roast to 170. Well, that's fucking stupid. And then they only tell you to cook the pork shoulder to 190, which I would disagree with, but I guess it is neat. And then they tell you wood chunks. So I guess that's kind of neat. That, I mean, if you really were a and they even give you like a little journal to write stuff down, what happened, blah blah blah, how it turned out. That's, I mean, if you really didn't know anything about barbecue and you bought this thing and you followed this guide, you would probably be you'd probably turn out all right. I think brisket, I don't know that I would make a brisket on this thing. I don't know that you can make a brisket in what brisket is 5 to 6 pounds? I don't know, but I'm gonna show you the burn in here in a second, so let's transition. All right, so anytime you get a new grill or smoker, good step is to burn it in. That paint and stuff on there could release chemicals. Now we can assume Weber wouldn't do that, or that they would already heat treat it, but let's not assume. So what we're gonna do is we got a nice big pitcher of charcoal. We're gonna let it run as hot as we can let it run within reason, because like if you burn out all the chemicals up to 300, well, stuff that would release at 450 isn't going to release unless it smoker gets to 450, you know what I mean? So within reason, get it nice and hot. Let's drop these in there. All right. Still not a fan of this char griller, what you call it. And then just for my own interest, now it was already at about a 130 from sitting in the sun. Look at how fast that temperature rises. This thing actually seals up pretty well. Now the smoke, well, you can see some of the smoke is coming out. The smoke is burning clean, so it's not going to be like super blue, but yep, she's already run on up to 200. But yeah, so anyway, that's my Smoky Mountain. I think I already said this, but total build time was about not even 45 minutes, somewhere between 30 and 45 minutes. Super straightforward. The hardest part, honestly, was just getting this little rubber grommet in for the like, if you want to put an extra thermometer, you put that there. You take that out and put a thermometer in, I guess. Or maybe you could just stick it through it. I don't know, but that's what that's for. Other than that, super easy. I'm super excited. Let me know what you guys think I should cook on it. Let me know if you want to see it, you know, maybe head to head with the Brinkman, or if you want to see like a by the book cook based on the little instructions they give you. I don't know. The options are endless. All you need to do is ask. So thank you. Please leave a like on the video, and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.